One, two, three, go! Hello, fellow rejects of society, geeks, nerds, and the like. More so geeks. Nerds are actually smart. It has come to my attention that there is a lot, I mean a lot, of the pet monster genre. Air quote genre. I know it's a bit douchebaggish, but you know, I'm not sure. This is probably a genre in it by itself, which has no real definition, and which I'd like to give it a definition, which is that they have to walk, they have to talk, not necessarily talk, they have to eat and sleep and shit. Well, that's not shit, but what I'm trying to get here, I've come to realization past couple days, maybe weeks even, that there is a lot of monster games. Is that a person as a pet as a monster? This could go from the probably the original release back then was Monster in My Pocket series. Then we have, of course, the biggest ever of selling handheld RPG series of all time, Pokemon Pocket Monsters. Then we have its competitor, which I wouldn't really say it's competitor nor a ripoff, which is Digimon. Fantastic show. Okay video games. We have Monster Rancher. I remember watching the show a bit. Didn't make any sense. I played a bit of the games. It's more of a sim experience, I'd say. Then we have Dragon Quest Monsters, which I do have a couple games of, and they're really enjoyable. Plays exactly like the Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest game series, but you have monsters, you raise them, and you breed them, which is really fun. Then we have Robopon. Now, I would classify this definitely as a Pokemon ripoff because there's Sun, Moon, and Star versions, and Ring versions, and like many different versions of the same game, basically, but I definitely say that's robot. I mean a Pokemon ripoff, but with robots, little cutesy robots. But then we have there's some series hard to classify, such as Zatch Bell. I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just that oh, that show's annoying, and it's edited the fuck out when you look at back things that would be amazing that you'd see that wouldn't get past the censors, you know. And I was gonna say Beyblade, but I thought against it. That's more of a toy genre, alongside with Bakugan, which is another thing that doesn't make any fucking sense. I feel like my mom, when I was like a little kid getting into Pokemon, like, this doesn't make sense. This is stupid. Then you got another series that which is I don't know what's current status is right now. Hope it's doing okay. It's Medabots. I like robots. Don't you like robots? Why don't you like robots? What's wrong with you? I like the idea of robots. Kind of a fun play toy thing, but I find it hard to take that people would sell this stuff to kids. Like Metabee shoots bullets. Like it's ridiculous. Though I think it is safer than like having a real being animal abuse that is Pokemon. You know, I think use droids. You know, I think it's a lot more humane. Like how the CIS, the Center of Independent Systems, use droids as opposed to clones, you know. I think it's less like playing like God to use clones than flesh and blood. I think droids is a little bit more humane. And we have the touchy subject of Mega Man Battle Network, or Mega Man EXE, some type of period thingy. We all know the cyberspace Mega Man show, and the game series. I don't like it. It's not good. It's an RPG in which you don't level up. It's ridiculous. It's a fun mechanic to shoot around and like move on the spaceports quickly, but you don't physically level up. I just think that's stupid. You gotta buy upgrades and all that. That takes forever. But now I'd say that's more of a misstep for Mega Man to do, but it's his own series. It's his own continuity. It doesn't belong into the Mega Man Classic Series, X Series. It's its own continuity, such with as Mega Man Legends, which is, we need to see more games of that, you know. It's more so just a misstep instead of, you know, it's a Capcom's slight misstep opposed to, you know, Sega's like tumbled down a flight of stairs, you know, while they're like walking up a fucking skyscraper. Just rows and rows, tumble, 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 tumble. Sonic sucks. And we got Demi Kids, the Shin Megami Tensei series. This is quite obscure. The only way I've heard of Persona or the Shin Megami series in general was from Spoonie 1, from the Spoonie experiment. Spoonie. It's like Pokemon, but you summon demons by putting a gun to your head and shooting your brains out. Not necessarily, but that's how you summon them, so that sounds kind of cool. I played a little bit of Demi Kids. It was okay, but I'll give it a try, maybe. It's really obscure. I can't even find any art on it, on DeviantArt. It's at, you know, so low the radar. And, wouldn't necessarily call this a series, as more of a kind of a play feature for the next one. Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. It has a little mechanic in there, which you have a pet system, which helps you during battle. It's not, it's a pet system. It's only part of this game, I'm pretty sure, but I love the Lufia series. It's really fun, but this kind of implements it. Another thing is that Mr. J, we talked about this, and we kind of knocked off the list of Beyblade and Bakugan. He said Metabots wasn't, but I thought it was. Metabots, in my own definition, is a pet monster series. But he said Neopets, which probably knew some friends in elementary school who had Neopet cards. I thought they were neat looking. I know probably next to nothing about them. But the point I want to get across, there is a fuckload of monster genre of pets, and I just think it's really neat. It's a neat fascination, because, you know, the people who play these games, or toys, or cards, or any type of franchises, or memorabilia, are pet lovers. You gotta be, you know. I have a cat and dog myself, you know. My cat Kissa is a big old fat Maine Coon brown cat, you know, who eats marshmallows. Don't ask me why, he just does. And my dog Spot. He's a golden lab. He's lazy. He can't blink in unison. But I'll probably be doing reviews of these games or series or franchises, movies, any other kind of memorabilia tied to this, like comic books. It's just, I like it. It's a fun idea. It's a fun thing. It's a neat genre. The pet monster genre. I'm coining that phrase. I know it's a tad arrogant, but hey, what the fuck? No one else has come up with it yet, because I should be the first one, you know. Shine some light on the subject. That's what I was gonna say. I got tongue-tied. My tongue's burnt. I ate some meat pie. No, not that kind. Tell me if I'm missing a series that might go with under my quote-unquote rules or specifications. Please leave a comment. I really want to know if there's any other series or a thing that kind of relates to having a pet monster or something like that. May the force of evil become confused on your way to your house. Bye.